Welcome to this week's game preview. I'm BJ Kissel, joined by the People's Champ and senior NFL writer for Yahoo Sports, Terez Paylor. Terez, we appreciate you joining us, man.
Hey, anytime, BJ. What's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot. In honor of you joining us here for this game preview video, last night I watched Any Given Sunday, see Coach D'Amato, and I think it works perfectly because I know you love that movie and the inches speech and the whole deal. But the reason I felt like it makes sense, and I want to start with this with you, is because everybody knows the Chiefs have a really good chance to be special this year. You've written about it. We've talked about it on and off record. The fact that they're going down to face a Jacksonville team that's good enough to beat any other team in the NFL on any given Sunday. One of the big storylines for the Chiefs is how do they handle their success? How do they handle being the number one target on a lot of teams' back, particularly in the AFC? How do you see this playing out regarding just the Chiefs handling that level of success and what they've got in front of them this year?
I think that's a great question. I think it speaks to the importance of the quarterback and head coach leading the way there. And it's interesting that you mentioned that because Jacksonville's a team that didn't handle it well, right? They went to the AFC Championship game 2 years ago, and they were in the gutter last year. Why? Because the team stopped believing in their quarterback. Well, that's not going to be a problem in Kansas City. And by the way,
part of that could have been because of that game against the Chiefs. They were 3-1 going into that game. 4 picks, 5 turnovers, the whole deal.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs broke the Jaguars in that game. So, at the end of the day, Andy Reid's been coaching this league too long. He knows what the warning signs are. And the quarterback is the alpha dog on this team. He's the reigning MVP. Yeah. He came back better this offseason. He's processing things faster, and physically he's better than he was last year. There's not going to be a drop-off in performance from Mahomes. Maybe the stats don't quite equal the same, whatever. Maybe, I don't know.
Never know.
But, no, that's what I'm saying. Maybe. No. But his performance won't change. He will be a better quarterback this year, and it's because he's not resting on his laurels. His teammates know that they can't eat.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because it validates everything that we saw every day. I know that you've had a chance to come out and watch them quite a bit now that you're a big national guy and not on the Chiefs beat anymore. I know you still got love for Kansas City in there, but Terez, what are your 3 key matchups to watch in this game on Sunday?
The first one, 100%. I mean, this could almost be 1, 2, and 3. It's Jalen Ramsey versus Tyreek Hill. Not just for the entertainment factor, because those two are basically 2 of the most enjoyable guys to watch in the NFL, right? There's also personality in it. They have a history together. But if Jalen can kind of take Tyreek out of the game offensively, that's going to make things tougher for the Chiefs. How much tougher? I don't know. They've still got Sammy Watkins. They still have Travis Kelce. They still have McCole Hardman. I think the Chiefs are going to put up points this week. I do. LaShawn McCoy, Damian Williams. Andy Reid's been waiting for months to break out some new stuff. Yeah. He's very difficult to beat in week 1 because he spent all offseason game planning and switching things up. I think as long as the way to protect Patrick and they got to protect the edge there. Because these guys can bring it, right? There's some good edge players. Josh Allen, the rookie, is a talented guy. Yep. Calais Campbell, Yannick Ngakoue. If they can bring pressure, they have a chance. So that's one part of it. Second part's Tyreek versus Jalen. And then defensively, I want to see this defensive pass rush get after Nick Foles. Let's see Frank Clark, who's been waiting for this moment for months, really turn up the juice. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite quotes after the game last year was safety Tayshaun Gibson, who's moved on to the Texans, but his quote about Coach Reid and the Chiefs offense was, "That's play calling I've never seen before." With the formations, the movement, all the motion, all the different things that they do to get those matchups, something that you write about. I know as a football aficionado, something you love about Coach Reid is the way that he moves those guys around. And Terez, I want to ask, who's the most important player for the Chiefs in this game that right now nobody is talking about?
Yeah, it's a. Let me think. You know what? It's gonna be one of those wideouts because I do think Jalen's gonna have some ability to take Tyreek away as a primary guy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's McCole Hardman. They can handle Tyreek. And Kelsey's gonna get his, but it's gonna be really important for Hardman and Sammy Watkins to kill those other corners. And that's going to be tough because Boye is a good player, right? So I could see that third target being really, really, really critical. Also keep an eye on Juan Thornhill. That's a guy I heard nothing but positive things about this offseason. He's a guy that's gotten a lot of love, not just locally but nationally. You know, his center field ability has the potential to really help this defense. We talk so much about the cornerback position, but if the safeties are great, which it might be with Thornhill if he develops, and then Matthew, that's going to help the cornerback position too.
Yeah, you got to check out for those man beaters and those linebackers. Now that Telvin Smith is not with that defense anymore, they have that defense is still going to be good, but Telvin Smith's not there, Tayshaun Gibson's not there, Malik Jackson's no longer there. But like you said, they did bring in Josh Allen from Kentucky, who Chiefs linebackers coach Matt House is going to know plenty about as the Chiefs prepared for them in that game. But Terez, two more things real quick. First one, finish this sentence. If the Chiefs win on Sunday, it's because
Andy Reid had the typical game one, and the Chiefs running things that the rest of the league starts copying in 2 weeks.
That's a great answer. Andy Reid is 5-1 in openers as the Chiefs head coach. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot right here. What is your prediction for Sunday?
Chiefs win 35-27.
Okay. There you heard it from the man himself, Terez Paylor, former beat writer for the Kansas City Star, senior NFL writer for Yahoo Sports. Terez, we appreciate your time. Always love talking Chiefs with you, man.
Likewise, anytime, my friend.
All right.